folks, it's Alistair Richardson here from LifeForceTraumaHealing.com. Nice to be with you. I'm just introducing you to intention tapping. I'm recently trained to be a trainer in intention tapping, so I thought I'd tell you about it. So you probably know I do tapping, emotional freedom technique, and then I'm going to tap on the points now. So this is tapping on the acupuncture points to release trapped emotions, limiting beliefs, pain, try it on everything. And Steve Wells from Australia and Dave Lake changed from using the emotional freedom technique to what's called simple energy techniques, where you just, which I'm doing now, you just focus on a problem and tap. So if I feel anxious about, oh my God, I've got a long journey later and there's going to be rush hour and maybe there's going to be a traffic jam, I'll just feel where I feel that in my body, maybe it's in my solar plexus, and just tap, okay? And just rest my attention either on where I feel the reaction in my body, or the image in my mind, or the thoughts in my mind, or the words. You can probably hear my cat meowing in the background. I don't know if you can. Yes, Sia, you can join in. Well, there's another level now which Steve Wells has developed by himself called intention tapping, and it uses the power of the what he calls the unconscious mind. Some people call it the superconscious mind. Some people call it the higher self. It doesn't matter what you call it, it still works. And if you imagine like an iceberg in the sea, the top of the iceberg above the water, up here is the conscious mind. It can be aware of about 40 things in 1 second maybe. The subconscious mind is the body of the iceberg under the water, much bigger than the conscious mind. That can be aware of millions of things in 1 second. And that's where all our subconscious tapes are, like our limiting beliefs and things like that. The unconscious mind, or the superconscious mind, or the higher self, or even the energy mind, whatever you want to call it, is the ocean. So it's way more powerful than both the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. And it's always got our best interests at heart. Okay, so if I was worrying about my journey later today and there's going to be a traffic jam, I've heard it's bad traffic on the news, one of the statements from intention tapping is I release all my emotional attachments to whatever it is. And in this case, it's a fantasy that in a future that my travel later is going to be a nightmare. So I would say I release all my emotional attachments to this fantasy that my journey later is going to be a complete nightmare and take twice as long as normal. And then you just tap along mindfully, noticing what happens. And it could be anything. It could be a thought comes into your mind. It could be an image. It could be a release of that tension in my solar plexus, that anxiety in my solar plexus I was mentioning. It could be a voice, an inner voice rebutting it, saying, no, this isn't going to work. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It might just release, by the way, yeah. Whatever comes up, that's what you do the next intention statement on. What's also, there's another one, the other main statement, there's quite a few statements, but the main two, the second one is coming up, is I restore the right energy flow to where you feel it. You can do more than just that with that, but let's keep it simple. So I restore the right energy flow to this anxiety in my solar plexus. There you go. So I had a release there. Even though I haven't got a journey later, I was just using that as an example. I obviously had some tension in my solar plexus and it's released just by me saying that statement. And again, mindfully just waiting, tapping, breathing, and noticing the next thing that comes up. Now, the unconscious mind, it might bring up a memory from the past. It might bring up something totally unrelated as far as your conscious mind is aware of, but it's absolutely spot on and very powerful. And what's wonderful about this approach is you don't even have to do it with tapping. You can just say the statements by themselves. So I'm running a course with another tapping specialist called Bianca for learning how to use intention tapping on yourself for self-help and transformation. That's on the 8th of March and the 15th and 16th of March, 9 o'clock in the morning till 1 p.m. online. So you can stay in the comfort of your own home, and that's £233 per person. So if you're interested, you can contact me on 077 60 385 395 or on my email address Alistair, ALISTAIR, at lifeforcetraumahealing.com. So look forward to your reactions. Let me know if you've got any questions, and I'll be doing some more videos soon. Take care. Bye.